Hello, my beautiful earth element. I thought I'd, rather than do a Christmas spread, I thought I'd do a full moon one instead, because it's the full moon in Gemini and it's the last full moon, proper full moon for the year, the decade, and all things wonderful. And it's all about communication because it's in Gemini. I have a little bit of communication to pass along myself, so I'm hoping it gets to those who need to hear it. If you've been watching any of my previous videos for December, or any other Australian reader really, you would be aware that the whole east coast, basically, of New South Wales, which is where this Sydney is. Sydney's the capital of New South Wales. The whole east coast is basically on fire. So I just wanted to give a shout out to other countries who have stepped up to help, because I think it's absolutely beautiful. We've had fire specialists from Canada, the US, and New Zealand, amongst others, give up their Christmas. They have come on a 30 or 38 day trip to assist all the people here. I mean, there's something like, I think I read this morning, and that was just this morning, 275,000 hectares that have burned out in one area. And we have some beautiful national parks, and they're all going up in flames. So without being sad for your reading, I just wanted to thank you, my earth elements, because all of you in Australia, thank you. Hence, seriously, the work you do, the RFS, the volunteers and the fireys who go out to do this, and all the other people, the power companies that go out to get the power back on, and they're in the fire or at risk of trees falling on them, or to have been critically injured. So there are so many people who do so much in this that I want to thank you all. And I want to thank everybody who participates in being human. That's my communication for the full moon. I hope you have some to share too. Okay, moving on. What have I done? A few minutes already. Sorry I bent your ear. Hope you're still here listening to your reading, because this is for you after all. So, Earth. The Gemini full moon in Sagittarius. Recently, with a few other planets playing, let's have a party in Capricorn, some confusion may have arisen for you, some pressures, strength, current energy. Beautiful. What's challenging you at the moment? Because you've got this strength card. Maybe you think you're holding it all together and you have to hold it all together and you can't let anybody see what you're going through. Maybe. What is challenging you? I'm using the Tarot of the Hidden Realm because, you know, full moon, hidden, things coming to the surface and all of that. And it's really living up to its name today. It's hiding. Maybe I'm asking the wrong question. What's going on in your conscious? What's happening to the conscious area of earth signs? What are they thinking about? No. Oh, yes, good. Okay. Oh, the Fortune Fairy. Oh, love it. Do you know this is probably my favourite card in this whole deck? Let's keep going. What's happening in the subconscious that you're not seeing? What isn't the earth aware of? Or earth signs? What do they need to pay attention to? What do they need to see? The Hierophant. I'm going to keep going. I need to get this out before it all comes together. All right, what's happened in the immediate past that's caused this need to be strong, or that's provided the strength? There we go. Seven of Wands, feeling like you've needed to defend yourself. Eight of Cups, moving on from that. And the Page of Wands, a fresh new message for you. Cheeky message came through. So you've had to have strength to overcome this protection you've needed. Seven of Wands is really needing to stand up for yourself, really needing to protect yourself. And you've listened to your emotions and you've moved on from that. And as a consequence, the message you've received is that you're a lot stronger than you thought you were. But you don't have to do it all on yourself. And I think you realise how fortunate you are that you moved away from that. What do they need to see? What do the earth signs need to see? What's next? What do they need to be aware of? Six of Pentacles, the need to balance things. What are you? You just fell out. Yeah. The Tower just fell out. But I don't get that that's coming. I think if you don't balance yourself, if there isn't equal give and take, that something will shake. Something will shake that free, so that bear with me. There's more to this than meets the eye. Okay. What's the advice? What's the immediate advice? You're flying out now. The Magician. You have all the tools. And look at this for an earth sign magician. He's not all flowery and you know, mystical and all of that. He's very, very earth. You have all the tools. You have all the tools at your disposal. You have fire, earth, air, water at your disposal. Bunny, no barking. Sorry, just had to pause that for a minute because you wouldn't have been able to hear yourself think if I'd left it going while he was protecting the home. Moving right along, shall we? Magician, you've got all the tools you need. You have all the elements, even though you are the earth element, you have the other elements at the earth. Okay. Too many. I'm sorry, I do this a lot. I just go off into spirit land and listen. There's something about tradition that you're not seeing, and it's a warning. I think it's a warning to definitely stay balanced. It's almost like don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have a couple of nests. Bear with me. Don't keep all your money in one situation. Keep it balanced. Don't, and this isn't, it's not just don't overspend and save more, or don't save so much and have a bit of fun with your money. It's not just that. And for some reason, I don't know why, it's saying have different ways of keeping financially secure, balanced. So if a tower does come, if there is a tower moment, which I don't, it's not because of anything you've done or haven't done. I see this as an external thing, the Hierophant. That's what you're not seeing. It's some traditional, it's a warning. This has just gone completely left field for me. Okay, so what's the possible outcome? What is the possible outcome? Queen of Swords. Truth. Your truth. Your truth. That is the possible outcome for this Gemini full moon. No barking. Dad washed him. I've just got to keep an eye on him because otherwise... Yeah, but... No. Just... Good boy. You've got all the tools. You've got all the tools. You've left this behind. You've left your defensive need behind. You've grown strength and strong. And I think you've grown very independent and self-reliant, and that's what this strength card is. And you see that that's very fortunate, and it's a fresh start, and she's making wishes now because she believes that they can come true. But what you're not seeing is the institutions involved, and this could be work. It could. I'm getting a very strong financial hit with this. It could be relationships, as in the traditional sense, but I'm not getting that either. I'm getting a very quiet warning to stay balanced, so that when this tower happens, you will have all the tools at your disposal to continue living true to yourself. And that is some beautiful energy. Sorry for the disjointed reading. Maybe that's what you're going through at the moment. Very stop-start energy. Do I stand and defend, or do I move on? You're going to move on, and you're going to be a lot stronger for it. So, I mean, this is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. If you look after yourself and stay balanced in whatever area this is, you've got it. You've got it. You'll be fine. Okay? Now, I'm doing a goddess card because, full moon. The moon is the goddess. What advice do you have for the beautiful earth energies? Something very strong. I'm asking the wrong question. Bear with me. Don't think it's a goddess. I don't think you need a goddess. I'm pretty sure it's a fairy. Now, can you see her? Can you see the crown of protection she's wearing? Can you see the way she's looking at you? She's got your back. Don't you worry about that, my earth signs. She has it all coming for you, and it's the circle. It's the end and the beginning. The end of that and the beginning of this. And fortune is in your favour. So, my loves, I hope this helps. I'm sorry, look at this. I've just had a massive download of communication, so I'm pretty hot, even with the air conditioning blaring. I hope you have a lovely break. I hope summer here and winter there is kind to you. And under this full moon, I hope all the answers you need come to you when you need them in your best interests. And that is my wish for you. I love you lots. I'll see you soon. Hugs, always hugs, and as always, kisses. Bye.